Alright guys, I am on a ferry right now in Mallorca. Just left Mallorca, Spain to go to Barcelona. I wanted to do this update mostly for the patrons out there because I've been MIA for like 2 to 3 weeks. I apologize. But I'll just tell you what's been going on. I got a last minute invite from a nice couple from South Africa, a couple named Anton and Antoinette. They bought a catamaran in France and they're actually trying to get over to Greece. And they invited me to join them for 2 weeks. So they bought this catamaran. It's called a Nautatech 40 Open. The brand is Nautatech. And they are fairly new to sailing, and they just invited me out of the blue. And you know me, I'll always take up an opportunity to go sailing, especially in beautiful locations. So they were able to actually sail around from the Bay of Biscay in France, over through Portugal, over through the Strait of Gibraltar, up to Spain, and then I caught up with them in Alicante, Spain. I jumped on board, and then from Alicante, we were gonna try to get to Sardinia. I only had about 10 to 12 days to spend with them, and as anyone knows that does sailing, everything takes 2 or 3 times the amount of time to get to the location than you think. So, you know, waiting for weather windows and all that. So we ended up only going from Alicante to Ibiza and then to Mallorca, and we enjoyed several spots along the route. Did a little bit of sailing, not a lot because of the wind. We did a lot of motoring. We only had 1 or 2 kind of crazy incidents with heavy winds and heavy weather. But for the most part, really an awesome trip, and to see and to experience what it was like on a catamaran was a whole different thing as well. So I'm going to have several videos in the future about that experience. But for now, just a quick update to tell you that that's been going on. And also, I figured, you know, I'm on this cruise, not a cruise ship, it's practically a cruise ship. It's a ferry boat that's going to Barcelona from Mallorca. And I figured since I'm on here for 5 hours, I might as well utilize that time, and I'll give you a tour of this ferry. There's only 3 levels of passengers. The other levels, the other decks are, you know, maybe it's, I think, commercial goods and things, and there's a deck for all the automobiles that are being transported. So let's walk around and check it out. I'm on deck 5 right now. That's where my seat is, but it's pretty much an open seating. You just walk, you can go around, you can sit at different areas. There's like little cafes. Let's check it out. So that's actually my seating area right there, but there's many of these little pods around the ship. You can see here, there's like a customer service desk situation. More seating pods. Still on deck 5. Little store. So obviously a little cafe area. You can also step out from time to time. There are these exit doors. You can step out onto the outdoor decks. Okay. So now I'm on the deck, the outdoor area, and you can actually it's not as windy as it was. Get an idea. The island of Mallorca that we're just leaving right now. So, like I said, the wind, huge waves. I don't know if you can tell or not, that was a huge wave going by, but it's still pretty calm here on the boat because it's so huge. I mean, this thing is like literally a cruise ship size. You got the lifeboat here. I'll be able to show you that better from upstairs. Okay, let's go back in. I'll continue the tour of deck 5. Like a conference room situation there.
Yeah.
The salad looks really good. This is not so good, but it's like a meat goulash thing with potatoes and meat. It's kind of what they offer here. Standard kind of cafeteria. So you've got the larger cafeteria here. They've just opened it for the food and now everybody's eating. You can also get a view out the front. All the windows throughout are quite dirty. That's just from the sea salt coming up, seawater. So over time, obviously, they get quite dirty. So they're not great to see out of, but you can get an idea. So let's continue on deck 5, then I'll keep going up to deck 6. So deck 6, that's going to be all the cabins. So you can have, it's actually not too pricey, just to give you an idea. My ticket just for the seat was $29 or 29 euros, which is about the same in dollars. I think it's like $32 or $34. You can upgrade to an actual room, like a stateroom, for I think it's like $75 or something like that. Which I'll show you that. I mean, it looks like a hallway to a hotel. So like I said, it's just a big hallway, the entire deck here, deck 6, with rooms, cabins. Nope. I have a question. Any English?
Yes.
I'm doing a video tour.
Yeah.
Could I just see what it looks like in the cabins?
For sure.
Oh, thank you so much. So here's the cabin. Fantastic. Actually, it's beautiful, the setup. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Like a bathroom too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can have a look.
Where are you all from?
France. And
France.
there's a big shower.
Oh, wow.
It's really good when you take the boat by the night.
Because you can sleep and then
Yes.
you wake up for the next day and you're there.
Where do you come from?
California, United States.
Okay. And you're back?
I'm just doing a trip to Barcelona and then back to California.
Okay.
So,
how long do you stay in Barcelona?
2 weeks. I went to
2 weeks.
Ibiza and then Mallorca and then now back. But I did it 2 or 3 days in Barcelona. And then, how about you all? Are you just visiting Mallorca as a tourism?
No, I've got a second house.
Oh, fantastic. On
Touristic
Mallorca?
house on Mallorca.
Oh, wow.
In the north.
Okay.
And we are getting back the car for the 6 months.
Okay.
Because we will be back in March.
Wow. Because of the season, it starts closing.
Yes.
You do like rentals or just your own personal house?
Personal, but rentals also.
Also, I do YouTube videos.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well that was a nice treat. We just randomly ran into some nice folks from France and they let us see the cabin, so didn't expect that. Let's go up to deck 7. This is the top deck, so it's actually a little bit smaller. It's like half of the ship is in use for that. So I'll show you around. Kind of I think it was maybe a cafe area that they don't really utilize, so it's just seating right now. And now I'm gonna step out to the final area of the tour, which is kind of the observation deck. Oh, here comes someone. Up. Like the observation deck, and people come out here, you can smoke. Actually, they have a lot of dogs on the boat, and people can have their dogs go to the bathroom, I guess, and they have to, because there's signs to clean up after your dog. And then you can also see the deck where the automobiles are located, so I'll show you around here. quite windy whenever you're not behind these protective barriers like this. So. Okay, I just asked if I could go up to the deck. I asked one of the crew members if I could possibly go up to the main bridge to see where the captain drives the boat. So I'm waiting to see now when he comes back and tells me if he has permission or not to take me up there. Well, no dice on the viewing of the bridge. The guy came back to me and he said that the captain said because of COVID policies and I have the camera, they don't want to let me up there unless it's like they do all this preparation with mask and everything else. He said probably if I didn't have the camera, they'd give me a tour, but because of the camera, they have to be special, very particular about the policies. But I did meet a nice person here behind me when I was sitting here that actually does training for military and police dogs. So that pretty much does it for the tour. I'm gonna go back inside here. So I'm gonna go back down the stairs. So that does it. That was the explanation of where I've been. I'll try to throw in some clips of Anton and Antoinette, my friends that have the sailboat that I joined up with, the catamaran. I'll throw a couple clips in there and then it'll kind of show you some things to come for future videos. I'm trying to do probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos of this whole couple of weeks where I've been gone and with them and had a great time. Really nice people, really interesting to get to know a catamaran. So that does it for here. Thank you guys for watching. I will get back in the rhythm once I get back to California of putting out more videos weekly. And that's it for now. Talk to you later.